This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAP.
Gold heading back to Lawrence County.
Your home for the County of Champions.
Can you say 3P? Union Scotties, WPIAL champions.
The New Shannock Lancers are PIAA Class 2A state champions once again.
Swing and a miss. The Union Scotties. It's double gold for the County of Champions.
Wilmington, your District 10 1A champ.
Makes the catch. That will do it. Mohawk, back to back. Go celebrate.
The top local athletes and the top sports moments all featured here, live or archived at lcsportsnet.com.
There he is. Left corner for three. He's the now all-time leading scorer.
Palmer McCain makes the catch. Somehow the adjustment, and he is going to take it to the house.
Francis Monitis works through Ritson. Has a chance. Score! Off
the tip of the glove of the first baseman, Benedict. Actually recovered. And did they get her? They did!
He has wide open. Gabe McKnight gets the touchdown.
Featuring over 100 broadcasts of county events in over a dozen sports. Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball headed home to Newcastle.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet.
Tonight from Laurel High School, the second season begins. It's the beginning of the boys 2A WPIAL tournament. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you here tonight. We got the 8-9 matchup for you tonight as the host Laurel Spartans will take on the number 9 seed Eden Christian Warriors. Laurel gets into the postseason tournament, and it looks like this. If they win tonight, they will move on to Thursday's quarterfinals, probably opposite of the number 1 seed Jeanette. They take on Brentwood tonight at Jeanette High School. But more importantly, Tim Continenza, you win this game tonight, you're guaranteed to go to the state tournament. 8 teams make it. 8 teams will be left after tonight. So not only important to keep it going for this Spartans team if they want to get a chance at the Pete, but to book their playoff ticket for further into March. They go to the state tournament if they win this game tonight.
Oh, yeah, that's what's so important. You got to hold home court. There's no question about it. You got a very important, date tonight with Eden. And then bottom line is, as you just mentioned, they have a chance to continue the season no matter what with a victory here tonight. And obviously then have an opportunity most likely to face Jeanette, in the next round against the number 1 seed.
Number 2 seed Sewickley in this bracket. The other games tonight, obviously we mentioned Jeanette Brentwood. On this side of the bracket, it is Neshannock and Fort Cherry at Neshannock High School. Clairton will take on Shenango tonight as well. And then on the opposite side of things, it is going to be Sewickley and Greensburg Central Catholic. Of course, Greensburg Central knocked off Union. There's a look at the bracket right now. As it stands after the consolation rounds, or after the preliminary rounds last week, Shar Houston and Winchester Thurston, Olshan, Bentworth, and then Jefferson Morgan and Springdale round out the bottom of the bracket. Again, quarterfinals on Thursday, semifinals a week from tonight. Sites and times to be determined. Championship game comes your way a week from Friday at 5 p.m. at the Peterson Event Center. For Eden Christian, they were the second place finisher out of Section 2 in the WPIAL. They lost 2 out of their last 4 games to close the regular season. They did start the season with an 8-1 record. Their only blemish on that mark was to Sewickley on December 13th. No shame in losing to Sewickley. They made it almost the entire regular season undefeated. And they closed 2025 with a 2-game slide, 2 of their tougher games on the schedule as they lost to Hickory and also Bishop Canevin. But this is a team that has twice this season scored 90 points in a game. They've gone over 70 6 times under former Steelers and current head coach Aaron Smith. We'll talk a little bit more about that as the pregame show rolls on. Tonight's game is brought to you by Castle Asphalt. Castle Asphalt provides commercial or residential asphalt paving, commercial site work, or commercial line striping. You can visit them online at castleasphalt.com. When we come back, we'll introduce you to the starting lineups and tip-off here from Laurel High School. It's the WPIAL 2A basketball playoffs. They get underway tonight right here on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Hey, Mom, do you need a ride to the store today?
Oh, no thanks, hon. I got it covered. Mike's taking me.
Okay, well, you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, right? I can take you to that.
No, I got it covered too. Mike's taking me.
Mike?
Yes, Mike's my Axe driver. Picks me up right at my door and even helps carry my groceries. It's so convenient to schedule and ride with Axe. Wish I would have called him sooner.
Okay, Mom. Sounds like you got it covered.
I have an apple pie ready to eat. How about you help me with that?
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
Back here at Laurel High School, Eric Thomas and Tim Continenza about 3 minutes away from tip-off tonight between Laurel and Eden Christian in the 2A bracket in boys WPIAL. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups here tonight. And first for Eden Christian, 9-3 in section play this year. They finished 15-6, a far cry from the 7-16 team a season ago. They earned the number 9 seed, lost their final regular season game at Newcastle, and that was actually a week ago tonight. Good scrimmage or warm-up for both teams, really, before they get into the tournament, especially Newcastle. Newcastle doesn't play till Thursday this week, so they'd be off for almost a week and a half when they hit the hardwood. Warriors lineup tonight looks like this. 6'1" guard Michael Sample is joined in the backcourt by Mason Dean, 19 points a game. He led the team in scoring a season ago. These two teams, if you remember, met a season ago in the preliminary round, a game won by Laurel, and Mason Dean had 19 points in that game to lead Eden Christian in that game. Brady Salvia also played in that game a season ago, 5'10" sophomore guard. Not a lot of upperclassmen on this roster. One senior on a roster of 21. Now, all 21 won't be here tonight, but one senior on a roster of 21. Sam Dipolito, 7 last year in the loss to Laurel, and then River Bartram rounds out the starting 5 in the front court at 6'5". The junior had 8 points in the meeting a season ago. For Laurel, 9-5. They were the number 9 seed in this bracket. 14-8 overall. Head coach Ken Locke, and by the way, Aaron Smith, the head coach at Eden Christian, 54-42 overall. And he is a former assistant at North Allegheny, 5 seasons there, and then 3 at Eden. The Spartans tonight look like this. Tyrone Kunzelman, 6'4" seniors, averaging 11.5 points a game. Lucas Santini and Vern Sipe join him in the backcourt. Sipe averaging 3.5 and Santini 5.9. And then Tyler Stewart, the 5'9" junior, the 4-guard lineup. He's hit 13 three-pointers on the season. And Mason Ernst at 15.3 points a game for the Spartans. He's sitting on 553 career points. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the Crane Room Grill. Crane Room is the place to be on Thursday and Saturday nights for football and wings. Of course, now it's going to be March Madness and wings. Appetizer specials during Saturdays and wing specials on Thursday and Saturday evenings. Takeout orders are available online at craneroom.com. We're going to step aside for one more timeout. When we come back, we will tip things off here at Laurel. It is the first round of the boys 2A WPIAL basketball tournament, and it starts next on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Attorneys Parada, Jones, and McCree are dedicated to giving their clients the best chance at a positive result. From personal injury, criminal and corporate law, real estate, municipal law, to wills and estates, their team will work with you through every step of the legal process. With Parada, Jones, and McCree, excellence is our guarantee.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Mela Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Mela Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Mela Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
All right, we're about set for tip-off here tonight between Eden Christian and Laurel. Again, these two teams met a season ago in the preliminary round. Eden Christian has qualified for the WPIAL playoffs 6 straight seasons, and they actually advanced to the PIAA second round in 22-23, Aaron Smith's first year. A lot of you know Aaron Smith's story, number 9 all-time on the Steelers sack list. He's in the Steelers Ring of Honor, and of course he has 2 Super Bowl rings. You ask him where they are, I don't think he knows where both are, but he knows where only one of them is. He'll be free to tell you that at another time. But Aaron Smith has done an excellent job here trying to build this program. Former assistant at North Allegheny. A couple keys to this game tonight here. We've seen Laurel obviously all season. We did the game last year between these two. Similar names on the Eden side. What's going to have to happen for either side here tonight?
Yeah, I think really the team that handles the pressure the best and the ones who can prevent the turnovers is going to be in the best scenario. I think we're ready to get right down to turnovers are a big story in playoff time.
Yeah, certainly are. As they're introducing the starting lineups here tonight, you just took a look at the Eden side, and there again is the Laurel side. It's Kunzelman, Santini, Sipe, Stewart, and Mason Ernst. And Mason Ernst has had himself a heck of a regular season, as he had 6 games of 20-plus points, 17 games in double figures. And he was on a tear towards the very back end of the season, in which he was averaging about 24 a game over a 4-game stretch. So he has been one of the hottest in the area, and this Laurel team will certainly look at him early in this game and try to get him going as they bring out Ernst. Good crowd here tonight. Good crowd for Eden Christian. Got a good handful of fans seated behind the bench. Of course, the student section loud here. It's pretty much filled up across the way as well. You see that corner over on the far side. The Eden Christian cheerleaders also made the trip there off to our right, directly across from the Eden bench. And the winner will play either Jeanette or Brentwood Thursday night, neutral sites. The higher seed gets the home game tonight in the first round, and then neutral sites until we get to the Pete coming up a week from Friday.
I think the first 3 minutes of each quarter, Eric, is going to be really important. You're going to see what team can really take advantage of the first 3 minutes of each quarter and try to set the tone for each quarter coming out tonight.
It's going to be River Bartram that jumps center alongside Tyrone, or rather, yes, it is Tyrone Kunzelman. He's wearing number 21 again tonight for the Spartans. Those two will stand center circle. 8 minutes on the clock, and we're about set to go. The PIAA, rather the WPIL 2A playoffs are underway here tonight from Laurel High School. It's Eden ball to begin things. This is Salvia. Salvia for Diapolito. Guarded by Kunzelman. They switch off. Now Sample. Sample gets tied up on the block, kicks it over. There's a wide open three-pointer to get things going, and that is Mason Dean who tickles the twine. Eden slaps on some full court. Ernst. Santini. Tyler Stewart, Lucas Santini. They'd love to get Lucas Santini going. He's had some big moments this season. Haven't really needed him to kind of go off in a game, but Kunzelman was quiet against the Shannock here a couple weeks ago. See if they can get this offense moving here. That'll be a turnover, the first one of the game. Will go the way of the Spartans here as we're about 56 seconds into this first quarter.
Yeah, those unforced turnovers like that can be a very important category to pay attention to today.
Big thanks to Maduro Bonner Law, community firm with personal connection and individualized service. Online at MaduroBonnerLaw.com. 3-0 lead for Eden. Dean will pull up for three again. That one rattles around the rim and off to the baseline, and Stewart. A lot of contact there with Bartram. They're going to say it's off Eden. It'll stay with Laurel with 6:47 to go.
Wow. It's going to go to Eden.
Well, they
They're
switched
gonna say
it.
he's on the
yeah, good call. Looked like Stewart lost it going to the floor. Wanted a foul and did not get it. Sample drives right in traffic. No, but there is Bartram to put it back in.
Yeah, that's the thing they're going to have to do is try to create room underneath. Try to push Bartram out of the way where he can't get those easy rebounds and put back ins.
Santini off to Ernst. Almost 2 minutes gone here in this first. And Laurel still sitting on a goose egg right now as Ernst. Santini, that's picked off by Dean. Dean racing to the bucket, outruns Santini and lays it in. And right away, Ken Locke's going to have to call a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Take a look at our instant replay here. You'll see the pass picked off by Dean, and then he just outruns Santini to the bucket.
And this talking about the first 3 minutes of each quarter right now. Eden doing everything they need to do, creating turnovers. They got 2 of them, and they're turning them into points. And that right now is going to be a big story here early in this first quarter.
Got action all over the area tonight. Neshannock hosting tonight. Shenango is on the road at Clareton in this bracket. We'll try to keep you updated on all the scores from the 2A side of things. 3A gets underway tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of Waynesburg Central making the trip to Mohawk tomorrow night, among other games. And a night off, and then we'll recollect for Thursday night when 6A boys gets underway for us anyway. 6A tonight has the play-in games, or the first-round games, whatever you want to call them, to determine who will play the likes of Neshannock and Upper St. Clair. So an early 7-0 lead for Eden Christian as Ernst calling out for help. Nobody able to get over to him. Now Stewart. Under 6 to go here in the first. Santini flips it over to Ernst. Stewart again. One bounce over to Kunzelman. This defense for Eden right up on the Laurel players.
Let's see if they can get any type of penetration into the arc.
Sipes settles for the 3, and it's off the top of the backboard. That's going to go back to Eden with 5:30 to go, and they still have a 7-0 lead. Salvia drives to the corner. It goes. Sample. Michael and Noah Sample. Noah Sample will come off the bench for this Eden team. There's Dio Lipido, and that's off the mark. Rebound collected by Sample, goes up strong. There's Bartram again, foul underneath, and Bartram will shoot 2 with 5:01 to play in the quarter.
Yeah, Bartram still finding himself inside that paint, around that hoop. Being active, getting that rebound, getting an opportunity to put it back in, picks up the foul, and now is at the line.
First one by Bartram is good. Eight 0 start for Eden Christian. Again, we said it at the top. This team can put points on the board. Twice over 90 this season. So come up on almost the halfway point here. Ernst trying to get Laurel on the board and does. Looks like Laurel shifted in now. It was, yep, looks like it is a zone. 2-1-2. Sample, Salvia.
Trying to prevent that penetration that they've been so successful with it. Not good rebound there for the Spartans.
Yeah, DiPolito couldn't connect on that three. Second rebound for the Spartans. Up ahead, Ernst corner three. Rattles around, can't get the bounce, and it's off Dean and stays with Laurel with 4:08 to go.
Yeah, it's a good outlet there into the corner. That gave him an opportunity to get a quick three up in the air. And almost been able to connect with it. But I think that's going to be something Laurel needs to do is have quick plays here. Trying to change the tempo of this game.
Sight, three-pointer, got it. No doubt he was going to shoot that one. Cuts the lead down to 3 with 3:55 to go. Corner. And that three ball the other way by DiPolito. And we are going to get immediate timeout. 3:49 to go in. Are we going to get the timeout? Yes, we are. With 3:49 to go in the first quarter. We got a foul underneath. So the foul, actually to clear that up, the foul is going to be on Mason Dean. That'll be his first, and that will send us to the under 4 timeout. We'll take one as well. 3-point lead for Eden Christian here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
If your basement walls are peeling, that is not appealing. So this is water damage,
yes,
man?
Sir. That's water damage.
How many people right now have compromise in their basement brought on by water?
Oh, the majority. I mean, water is the enemy of a home.
Right.
But it's better to have it assessed to give you that ease of mind.
Sure.
Inspections are free. Might as well just give us a call to help.
Baker's Waterproofing is now Groundworks. Schedule a free inspection.
At Penn West University, we're making college make sense again for people who maybe thought college wasn't the answer. We're making college practical with programs tied to in-demand jobs that prepare you for success right away. We're making college accessible by breaking down barriers and offering more choices. We're making college approachable with faculty who understand where you're coming from and help you get where you're going. At Penn West, we're making college valuable again for people just like you. Learn more at pennwest.edu.
Nick's Auto Body, impact players and players you trust. Collision repair, paint, detailing, full-service mechanical, interior cleaning. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you just over halfway through this first quarter. It's a 3-point lead for Eden Christian. As they lead at 8-5. It is Laurel possession out of the timeout. Thanks for watching us here tonight. However you may be checking this out, thanks to the sponsorship for the free video on our YouTube channel as well. In case you're interested in helping out the Lawrence County Sports Network, we'll have as many as we can. Backdoor cut. There's Kunzelman off the glass. No. Rebound pulled in by the Warriors. If you're interested in helping out the Lawrence County Sports Network, bring you the WPIAL playoffs, just hit up James Dotson. You can message him on our social media channels or through the LC Sportsnet website. It's right to the bucket. Too strong that time for Bartram. Eden Christian's been the more aggressive shooting here in the opening minutes.
Yeah, they've not been as successful with their shots as you would expect from some of them. Have been nice looks at the hoop.
Well, certainly generating more opportunities here than Laurel in the opening minutes. There's Ernst. Sight too strong.
I like that though, that they got some penetration there and were able to get to the hoop for the Spartans. They haven't really got down into the lane that often here in the first quarter.
Underneath, Dean again, a strong move by Mason Dean, puts it in. And he's going to get the contact, draw the foul with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. That foul is going to be on Tyler Stewart, his first, and that'll be the second on Laurel. Doubles up Laurel once again as Dean will step to the line. Dean already with 7 points here in the opening quarter. 70% of the point production for the Warriors. Ken Locke having a conversation with Mason Ernst. They brought in Seth Gilmore, did Laurel. Dean is pure on the free throw. 6-point lead for Eden Christian. 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. Underneath, trying to feed it down low to Anthony Zaccardi, and that's out of bounds and back to Eden. That's the fourth Laurel turnover here in the opening 8 minutes.
just not in sync with some of their passes early on here for the Spartans.
Have an out-of-town scoreboard update for you here in a moment. Sample kicks it over. Salvia passed up the 3. Nice pass underneath the Bartram. Lost the handle. Bartram battling. Kicks it out. Sample once again drives. Sample kicks it out. There's Salvia for 3, and he drains it. Man, this Eden team has come to play tonight. Anna Kunzelman, he'll fire a 3 from the corner the other way. No, rebound Dean. 1 and done for Laurel. Underneath, nice pass to Bartram. Got the roll.
Great penetration into the lane, and then finding the big man down low for an easy 2.
Laurel down 11 with 1:17 to go in the opening quarter. And they have not been able to muster anything offensively. Now it's a zone defense, 2-3 by the Warriors. High pass for Gilmore, he brings it in. Zaccardi, Santini, Stewart. Santini fires a 3. No, rebound to the corner, and Dean's gonna let it go out of bounds and back to the Warriors. 5th turnover for the Spartans with 57 seconds left. Adam Kuth comes into the game for the first time tonight. Sipe and Ernst are back. Santini, Kunzelman, and Stewart will take a seat.
You got to try to change this tempo of this game right now if you're Laurel. Eden has dictated that, and they've been able to get better shots, looks at the hoop, and they've gotten a few extra opportunities with some offensive rebounds that really have helped them to this 11-point lead.
Extra pass, Salvia underneath. He floats it home, his second bucket. He's got 5. And the balance for Eden as they open up a 13-point lead. Zaccardi trying to muscle his way to the baseline. Gets it back from Gilmore. Zaccardi stepped through the lane, draws the contact, and he'll shoot 2 with 30 seconds to go in the quarter.
And that's what the Spartans needed to do. They need to get into the lane and kind of drive that defense toward them, see if they can pick up some fouls, get to the line, and just try to get their shooting pattern back at the free-throw line.
First one by Zaccardi is good. 38.5% free throw shooter on the season. And this Laurel team, Tim, only shoots it at a 57.5% clip.
Yeah, that's a dangerous number, too low for any team.
Now you're getting these playoff games, and you're going to need to hit free throws potentially on the road Thursday night at a neutral site. If you're playing the number 1 seed, you've got to hit your gimmies. Sample to the corner, back up top, Dean. Dean back to Sample. Hands it off. Diolipido, no. Dipolito, excuse me, no. Ernst pulls up at the buzzer, and that clangs off the back iron. And the opening quarter comes to an end. All Eden Christian in the first 8 minutes. They open up an 18-6 lead on Laurel on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. Clothes, food, vacations, you name it. All without ever leaving the comfort of your couch. Finally, banking can be just that easy too. With the all-new FMB e-store, you can shop for hundreds of financial products to manage your money, all from the comfort of your couch. From clicks to bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
That's the power of Bowser.
You're always on the winning team with the power of Bowser, the official car dealer of the WPIAL. Visit powerofbowser.com 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to find your perfect vehicle. Get the absolute best price and the best car buying experience around. See the full lineup at powerofbowser.com. Powerofbowser.com, where the power of Bowser is yours.
UPMC is Lawrence and Mercer County's local choice for advanced orthopedic care. To get you back on your feet faster, you can visit them online at upmc.com. Second quarter begins here at Laurel High School. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza, our producer tonight. Matt Flannery, my partner, doing double duty running the camera tonight. It's almost like you're down on the ice.
Yeah.
You know, when they put like
right.
Somebody like
right
Ray
against the
Ferraro
glass.
or somebody down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm in between the two benches, you know.
It's Laurel ball to start the second quarter. It's Gilmore, Ernst, Sipe, Zaccardi, and Kuth.
Look out for the turnover again.
Yep, that's the 6th of the night. And up ahead, Bartram. Showing off the hops and the muscle. 14-point lead for Eden Christian.
Dangerously getting close to a scenario where you're going to lose control of this ball game for Laurel. Got to come up with your best set play here. Whatever you run best out of this formation, you got to get it and just get a good look.
Laurel started the game 2 of 8 from the floor. They can get nothing inside as Sipe trying to get him back in. It hits his second 3 of the night.
Yeah, Sipe had a nice open look from the wing and was able to put it in.
DiPolito off to Sylvia. No, rebound into the hands of Zaccardi. Ahead, Ernst. Sipe. Back to Ernst. He was calling for it. He's going to take the 3. Ernst, no, and Sample flies in there for the board. Salvia lost it. That's the first turnover tonight by Eden Christian. Here comes Kuth the other way. Off to Gilmore. Laurel desperately needs a bucket here, down 11. Zaccardi underneath. They wrap it around. Kuth fires a 3. Got it. Down to 8 with 6:05 to go until halftime. Not a very deep team for Eden. That's one of the things that Laurel does have to their advantage is depth, as DiPolito. Kuth inside. Back out to Sipe. Kuth once again, Sipe, Gilmore. Trying to post up Ernst, they can't get it to him. Sipe penetrates, kicks out. Gilmore shakes loose for the 3. No, rebound, tapped out of there by Kuth somehow. And then it was tapped from behind by Bartram. They go to the floor, Kuth, Gilmore and company. And the arrow's gonna favor Eden Christian with 5:09 to go in the half. Santini and Kunzelman are back in for the Spartans. Kuth will take a, nope, Kuth will stay out. It's gonna be Gilmore who comes off. Somebody, okay, Zaccardi. Somebody had to leave for Laurel there. They had 6 players on the floor. Promised you an out-of-town scoreboard. We'll get it for you here in a moment. A Sample drives, uncontested for 2 more. Doubling up Laurel once again at 24-12. Santini, Kuth. Underneath, Kunzelman hesitates, too strong. Ernst had it in his hands, couldn't connect. Up ahead. Dean gets it. Dean drives through, somehow kept that alive. Out to Sample for 3, yes! Michael Sample with 2 in a row. It's a 15-point lead for Eden Christian. And it's getting late awfully early if you're a Laurel Spartan right now. Ernst drives, kicks it out. Kunzelman blocked out of there by Bartram. Excellent job to try to save it. Going to stay with Laurel with 4:03 to go in the half.
Right now, all the energy and all the movement is Eden Christian, and right now that is a troubling sign here for Laurel. They just seem to be stuck in the mud right now.
Inbound to Ernst. Under 4 timeout looming. Kunzelman. Back to Santini. Sipe. Oh, he hesitated. Ernst again. Sipe gets open. Fires the 3. Yes! Third 3 of the night. Cuts it down to 12 with 3:40 to go. And stolen away by Santini. It's a 2-on-1. Santini to Sipe. Yes! 5 in a row for Vern Sipe. Here's a look at the replay. We'll see the swipe. It's a delay of game warning by the Spartans. That's going to take us to the under 4 timeout with 3:29 to go in the half. 10-point lead for Eden Christian. Come on back to WPIAL 2A Boys Playoffs on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Thank you for calling AXE. Where can we take you today?
To work, to the store, to Grandma's house. AXE can get you there, but it's much more than a ride. It's a joyride.
I'm helping people. I'm getting them out of their house. I'm taking them to their doctors, to the grocery store.
They say I'm entertaining. Okay, we laugh, we joke, we sing, we tell stories.
They're like family to us.
Even if it's the same day, to schedule your joyride, call AXE today.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Back here at Laurel High School, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you tonight. 10-point lead for Eden Christian. While we have a moment, let's take a look at some of the other 2A scores. End of one, it was Clareton over Shenango 7-5. And after one, it was Fort Cherry with a 13-12 lead on Neshannock. We'll keep you updated on all the Lawrence County games and hopefully give you a full scoreboard at minimum when we're done here tonight. Tell you what's going on for the quarterfinals coming up on Thursday night. It's going to be a busy next week. State tournament. The state championships are a month from this week, believe it or not. So there is 1 month in the high school basketball season left in the state of Pennsylvania.
It just fly by this time of the year.
Unbelievable. And there's another take by Salvia. So he's got 7 in a strong first half for him. It's back to a 12-point lead for Eden Christian. Kunzelman tied up. Gets it off to Ernst. Nice give back to Kunzelman off the glass, and he scores.
Yeah, perfect way to be the trailer on the play. Take that pass and go right to the hoop for the point.
Back down to 10, the first bucket for Kunzelman tonight. He steps up and guards Dean. Salvia. Backdoor to Dean to the glass and one.
Dean in double digits now with 10.
That is on Lucas Santini. I beg your pardon, that's on Mason Ernst, his first. Mason Dean steps to the line where he's 1 for 1 tonight. Looking for point number 11. (32-19) Eden Christian. Down the floor they go. It's pinballed around. Stopped there by Eden. They pull it right back. Trying to get Kunzelman loose underneath. I think the other factor in this first half, Tim, is the fact that Eden is really making Laurel work on this side of the floor, too. Bartram missed that one.
And that's the key. You want your opponent to really have to work on their defensive skills and kind of tire them out defensively, because you're always reacting to what the offense does. And then you really want to kind of drain them out. And that seems to have been working really well here in the first half for Eden Christian.
First team foul on Eden Christian with 2:10 to go in the half. This is a much, much more mature Eden Christian team. Is Kunzelman inside? No. Dean the rebound.
Hurried that one and couldn't quite get himself squared up to the hoop. And fell a little short on that one.
Ernst, and he hit the ref, but he's able to swipe it away. Ernst, pull up, it's blocked by Bartram. My goodness. The other way, Dean slows it down. Skip it across, Sample, three-pointer, no. Santini collects it. Sipe gets a Pass ripped to him by Santini. There's Ernst again. Ernst has been living a lot out beyond the arc tonight in this first half, too.
Yeah, you got to work yourself inside somehow. Have that defense collapse, maybe throw it then back out, looking for a better look for a three. They're daring you to take these big NBA-style threes right now.
Down to 67 seconds to go in the half. Gunselman out to the corner. It's going to take some adjustments here for Ken Locke and company at the half. And they throw it away again as Sample's there waiting to pick it off. 8th turnover of the half.
That has been a big story here tonight, as Eden has been able to get the turnovers.
Sample, and he traveled. Yep. Third turnover of the half for Eden. So they've taken care of the ball very well. They've shot the ball very well.
Right now, you've got a little over 40 seconds left here for Laurel. You got to be thinking of possessions. Can you get multiple possessions out of this and score both times? Trying to cut into that Eden lead here before half.
Kunzelman with 27 seconds left. Santini down to 20.
He may just want to take the air out of the half here and see if you get a good look.
Kunzelman wide open, missed that. Dean, the rebound. Now Eden can hold for the final shot. Salvia finds Sample. Dean winds up for three. Got it! Why not? Mason Dean. Take a look at it again. 14 points in the half. And none bigger right now than those three right there as Eden Christian grabs a 35-19 lead at the half. We'll come back with our halftime show after this. You're watching the boys 2A WPIAL first round on the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
This game and the broadcast rights to this game are the sole and exclusive property of the WPIAL. This broadcast is intended for the benefit of the viewing and listening audience. Any use, broadcast, or distribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of the WPIAL is strictly prohibited.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
When you fire up Big Ten Plus, you get more game, nonstop, around the clock. More live games you won't see anywhere else. More access to your team, wherever you want, 24/7. More stories.
Unstoppable.
More highlights. More big-time playmakers. Plus, catch up to 4 games at once, so you'll never miss more shots, spikes, and scores. Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month. Congratulations to our January LCAP Team of the Month. The Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Laurel Wrestling as our LCAP Team of the Month for making the WPIAL semifinals and qualifying for the state championships, both for the first time in program history. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Carmichael and the Laurel Wrestling Team, our LCAP Team of the Month.
This presentation of the NFHS Network is brought to you by Big Ten Plus. Get 3 months of Big Ten Plus for only $4.99 per month. Scan the QR code or go to big10plus.com and enter NFHS when selecting a monthly pass at checkout.
Laurel teachers support all of our athletes
on and off the field.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Calling all sports fans. Never miss a moment with real-time alerts, keeping you in the loop when your favorite teams are playing.
Get instant updates sent straight to your phone with game schedules, changes, and all the latest news.
You can receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for game time.
Be the first to cheer on your local teams and show your support.
Receive important updates and reminders, so you're always prepared for the game.
Signing up is quick and easy. Don't miss out. Sign up now and stay connected to the action.
Plus, follow us on social media for live updates, behind-the-scenes content, and community news.
GEM building contractors and developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, GEM Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands. From a scratch to a dent to a major repair, Nick's your man. Making your car look as good as new. Nobody does it better than Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands. Nick's Auto Body, trust your body in our hands.
Being the home team, to playing at home. And at LGKG, we have been your home team for over 90 years.
We're more than just a law firm. We're your friends, your neighbors, an advocate when life takes an unexpected turn.
We're not just lawyers that practice law. We live in this community, just like you.
When you need us most, we're at our best.
Whether you're hosting a big party, it's family dinner night, or you just need a place to go and watch the big game, the Crane Room Grill is the place to be. Need that something special for your upcoming event? Ask about the CR Brewing Company's custom brewing options to give your big day that personalized touch that your guests will never forget. Visit craneroom.com to see their full menu, or call in your takeout order now at 724-656-1553. The Crane Room Grill and CR Brewing Company, a winning combination.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Halftime here at Laurel High School. Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you as Eden Christian in control here with a 35-19 lead over the host Laurel Spartans. Winner of this game goes on to face the number 1 seed. We're just going to call it right now, Jeanette. They have a 35-21 lead over Brentwood at the half. So Jeanette is cruising in that game. Tomorrow night, if you follow us from the Lawrence County perspective, here's what we have coverage-wise tomorrow night. Mohawk and Waynesburg boys 3A. I'll be there tomorrow night with Ty Polk for the call of that one. The Laurel girls will take on Cal at California. We'll have coverage of that game. And then the Neshannock girls will take on Brentwood at Neshannock. Tim, you'll be there with James Dotson coming up tomorrow night. And Thursday night, we'll just have to wait and see what happens here with the schedule. Anybody who wins tonight in 2A plays Thursday. Anybody who wins tomorrow night in 3A would play on Friday. First half scoring numbers for you. And it was good balance for this Eden Christian team as they were led in the first half by Mason Dean, who had 14 points. Brady Salvia had 7 also for River Bartram, 5 points for Michael Sample, and 2 for Sam DiPolito. For Laurel in the first half, they were led by Vern Sipe, who had 11, and then not much else beyond that. 3 points for Adam Kuth, 2 apiece for Tyrone Kunzelman and Mason Ernst, and 1 point for Anthony Zaccardi. They've got to, Laurel does, figure out a way to get Ernst and Kunzelman, their two top scorers, more involved in the second half. Otherwise, this season's over tonight.
It really is. It becomes really so important the first 3 minutes here of this third quarter coming up. They're going to have to play great defense. They're going to have to find a way to keep Bartram out of the middle because he's getting easy rebounds and really getting some nice points underneath the basket on second shots. They're also going to have to find a way themselves to penetrate this zone defense that Eden is in. They have to get to the hoop. They have to force them to make mistakes and then maybe leave a player open where they get a better look at the hoop or be able to drive, get a foul, get to the line, and shoot better than the 57% they have all year. They're going to have to shoot a higher percentage here in the second half to get back. They're down 16. It's doable, but it's a tough task.
And again, you win this game tonight if you're Laurel, and you're going to play for one of the 8 seeds that come out of 2A. There's 8 that'll go to the state tournament. There'll be 8 teams left. They will play for one of them if they get through tonight, but they're going to have a big mountain to climb here, down 16 in this second half, in order to get to those quarterfinals, likely opposite of Jeanette. A couple of other scores on the out-of-town scoreboard update. Shenango and Clareton, that's a 23-12 lead for Clareton at the half. And as we mentioned, Jeanette is up on Brentwood 35-21 at the half as well. Let's take one more quick timeout. When we come back, we'll start the second half here at Laurel High School. You're watching the boys 2A WPIAL opening round on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
Lawrence County SportsNet is proud to honor Wilmington's Reese Bruckner as the January Red Zone Female Athlete of the Month, as the county's leading scorer, approaching the 1,000 career points mark as well. Lawrence County SportsNet is also proud to honor Laurel Wrestling's Casey Wilson as January's Male Athlete of the Month for getting his 100th career win on the mat and helping the Spartans to their first ever PIAA berth in program history. Congratulations and best of luck to Laurel's Casey Wilson and Wilmington's Reese Bruckner, the January Red Zone Athletes of the Month.
Back here at Laurel High School, set to go at the second half. Creative Edge, design and construction come together with experience. Fully licensed in architecture and construction management services help make your project a reality. More information at 724-652-1372. It is Laurel possession to start the second half. Zantini, Stewart, Kunzelman, Ernst, and Sipe underneath. Kunzelman through traffic, and he draws the contact, and he will shoot 2 to begin this third quarter.
That's what they need to do. They need to find stuff underneath, get contact, have opportunities at three-point plays. Now they're going to the line. They're just going to have to outshoot themselves what they did all season long and see if they can shoot 65-70% in this second half from the line.
What in your estimation, and you've watched a lot of basketball, but what in your estimation is the reason why these teams, really we've seen it affect the Lawrence County teams, why are teams struggling so much at the free throw line this year?
You know, I think it's more than anything, it's confidence at the line. You have to get there, you have to know what your stroke is and just repeat it each and every time, like he just did there. Took his time, looked at his target, and was able to repeat his motion 2 times in a row.
2 for 2 for Kunzelman. It's down to 14. Salvia whips it into the corner. Sample, three-pointer, in and out. Rebound. Bartram, nice move by Bartram to yank that down with one hand and put it back. Back to a 16-point lead. Stewart to the corner, Sipe, skips it over, Ernst, step back, three-pointer on the way, in and out, rebound, tapped out of there by Kunzelman. Sipe retrieves, he winds up, shoots for 3, got another one. Sipe's had the hot hand, he's got 14, and that is his 4th three-pointer of the game, and it cuts it back down to 13.
Yeah, right now the guy from the outside is Sipe. You really just got to try to keep feeding him in motion where he has an opportunity to create space and take a look at it.
Dean gives it off. Nice job by Dean to penetrate and dish to Bartram for 2.
Bartram now with 11 here today.
Floater over to the corner, Sipe, why not? No, and the rebound loose to the corner. And Diipolo lets that one go out of bounds.
Yeah, got to give Stewart a lot of credit going for that ball hard. Trying to continue that possession there for Laurel.
You're seeing it tonight from this Eden Christian team, but when Aaron Smith got hired as the head coach, obviously a defensive end, so he's a football player. We got a little contact there on Kunzelman. But he said flat out, if you want to be on the floor, your best bet is going to be to play defense, and if you don't want to, we have a problem. His team is defending really well tonight, and they're doing small things like screening out players to let balls go out of bounds, things like that. There is a lot of hustle and defense on this Eden team.
And that's such a great thing to preach to any team, because in basketball, unlike most other sports, you get immediate rewards on the offensive side from your defensive play. That's why it's so important.
Dean in traffic, and he traveled.
Yeah, took an extra step there. What you can't do with Laurel is get in love with the three-point shot. Yeah, you want to take them when they're available, but you don't want to just take those long-distance shots. You're looking for guys underneath you. You want easy baskets and opportunity for three-point plays throughout the second half. You can't just think, all right, we need three threes, because that's going to be a recipe for really a hard way back.
Ernst creates his own opportunity and lays it in.
Ernst did a great job there, working down on the baseline, creating room underneath the basket, and we were able to convert.
Salvia crossover on Sipe, pulls up from the block. Too strong, right to him on the miss. Floater, in and out, and Sipe the rebound. This is a pivotal moment in this game here at 13. Laurel has got to try to get this thing into single digits.
One thing Laurel really hasn't had tonight is a consistent run of 6 points or more.
That's a great point. Settling for a lot outside. Seeing him go to the rack here a little bit more in the opening minutes of this quarter. Kunzelman passed it up. Ernst guarded by Sample. Pull-up jumper for Mason. Too strong, and Dean the rebound. Outlet pass up ahead. Sample gets it from Salvia. Drives. Sample left it short. Bartram, the basket and the foul. And that'll go against Mason Ernst with 4:45 to go in the quarter. And an opportunity for Bartram to complete the three-point play.
Yeah, making great effort there. Creating space, driving into the lane, and then getting it into Bartram's hand, letting him be the finisher that he is. And that's really been a difference here in the first 4 minutes here in the third quarter.
Bartram missed the free throw. Rebound by Ernst. Again, this is a pivotal point here. Corner goes to Santini.
See if they can get something into the lane, maybe even from the outside where they're driving baseline. Ernst had a good move last time. Down the court, down underneath. Let's see if he can get himself loose down underneath again.
Sipe steps into a three. That one's off the back iron. Rebound pulled in by Dean. Dean goes right by Ernst, and he left it short.
This is where we're going to take advantage of numbers.
Kunzelman out to Santini. Winds up for three. Luca short. Rebound Sample. Laurel shot 7 of 20 in the first half. And they've started 2 for 5 here in the third. Got the under 4 timeout coming up. And again, this is at a danger point for Laurel right now at 41-26, and there is the foul. That's probably going to be on Sipe. Let's see.
This should be a, what?
They're going to take this. Yeah, this is going to be the under 4 timeout. Just checking the foul real quick. Okay, no foul. They called the timeout, so we'll step aside and take one as well. 41-26, Eden Christian in front. This is the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Tonight, someone is cold, hungry, and forgotten. At City Rescue Mission, we're more than a shelter. We're a bright beacon of light in our community, serving those in need to make our community stronger and healthier. We offer real help and real hope, and that hope is Jesus. We serve him by serving others in love, grace, mercy, and compassion. But we can't do it without you. Be the reason someone's story is rewritten in Christ. Give today at cityrescuemission.org.
Back here at Laurel High School, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza, our producer tonight, Matt Flannery, doing an excellent job as always. Eden Christian is led from the tip, and they will have possession here with 3:42 to go in the third quarter. And they are trying to throw a knockout punch here going into the final 8 minutes.
Right now it's going to be trying to keep Bartram out from underneath. And defense are going to get up close and really challenge them. Going to have to challenge them in passing zones and the passing areas to try to get some turnovers.
Sample hands it off. They try to go backdoor to
There
Dean.
you go. That's what we're talking about.
Up ahead, Gilmore hesitates off the glass. No. Rebound tipped and pulled in by Bartram. And that loose ball is going to be out of bounds, and that's going to go back to Eden with 3:21 to go in the quarter. Again, coming up tomorrow night, we got 3 more games for you in the WPIAL playoffs. The Shannock girls begin their quest to get back to the Pete. Mohawk takes on Waynesburg Central in boys 3A, and the Laurel girls hit the road to Cali for their first-round matchup tomorrow night. We'll have coverage of all 3 for you as Dean winds up and fires, and Dean buries another 3.
Right in rhythm was Dean, and he just took advantage of the entire open look and drilled it.
18-point lead for the visitors here. Aaron Smith bunch is balling tonight on the road in the first round of the 2A tournament. And they picked that one off as Sample steps in front of it. Not away from sight for the moment. Dean once again, baseline, extra pass, Bartram, they kick it out. Salvia hesitates and traveled.
Yeah, it took that first step before putting the ball on the floor there.
Let's talk a little bit about here Aaron Smith. So he was drafted in the 4th round by the Steelers in 1999, the 199th pick overall. All-state selection at Sierra High School in Colorado Springs. Lettered in basketball, 2-time all-conference in both sports, football and basketball. Had 4 tackles against the Seahawks in Super Bowl XL in Detroit. Battled injuries the later stages of his career. There's a pick off by Salvia, but Ernst keeps it alive. Ernst contested, got his own miss, puts it back, and the basket counts. And a foul from Mason Ernst.
Yeah, Ernst stayed with that ball. Looked like he might have got hit on the hand when it first went up, but he was able to just follow it up, get it, and put it right back up, getting the 2-pointer and the opportunity for a 3-point play here.
It's interesting to hear Smith talk about his journey, though, because going back to this point, he took his high school basketball coach to both Super Bowls that he played in because he said basketball had such a profound effect on his life. In fact, when he was a freshman in high school, he was a safety, wide receiver, and tight end. Now, you can look at him down below us.
Yeah, not a surprise.
He ain't a tight end right now, and I can tell you he didn't play tight end in the 3-4 when he was with Bill Cowher, and eventually Mike Tomlin, but he was ready to give up football and play basketball because the basketball tryouts cut into the playoffs for football. And he said he didn't want to go forward and keep playing football.
Well, it just tells you that his love of his game was in basketball. And that's not uncommon for an athlete to find multiple success in different sports and then just have an affection more for one sport than the other, even though you are going to be very successful in both. And obviously his NFL, his football career, speaks volumes on itself.
He's a member of the Steelers Ring of Honor, 9th all-time on the Steelers sack list. Walks a little bit different than what he did when he played now. He's had some
I'll tell you what, that's one thing about NFL players.
Oh, man.
They will tell you they're taking years off their lives playing that sport.
Yeah, they really are. Was an assistant football coach at North Allegheny for a while, too, as we get a strip and a foul. Going to stay with Eden Christian with 1:40 to go. Just amazing how that works out, that he has so much success on the football field later in life, almost gave it up.
Yeah. Basketball and a coach, I was going to say, you have such small numbers. You got 12, maybe 15 players. You can have a bigger relationship with your basketball coach than you may with your head coach in football because you got position coaches, you got defensive and offensive coordinators, you got a lot of different people involved. Not that they're not significant people in your life, but in basketball, the head coach can really dictate a lot of just the philosophy of what it takes to be an athlete.
D'Appolito had that three for Eden. They take it right back off the turnover. And Aaron Smith is going to call a timeout with 1:09 to go in the quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Big thanks to Pontius Insurance tonight. Online at pontiusinsurance.com. You can get a quote on home, life, or auto. You can visit them online at pontiusinsurance.com. Yeah, and the other thing that the Smiths have gone through, too, they have 5 children. Their one son, Elijah, is a very, very devout family, and he has talked openly about his religious beliefs to guys like Rob King and some of the other Pittsburgh media. But their one son, Elijah, suffered from a rare form of leukemia, went through several rounds of treatment, is fine, actually has beaten cancer, thankfully. And really it's his belief that carried the family through that. So they have certainly been through a lot as a family, and he is carrying that over to coaching and teaching these young men about life and really the hard work that goes along with sports. It's all fun and games, yes, but you got to put in the work for it, and that's what he's done with this Eden Christian team. Is Dean, another one.
That gives him 20 tonight.
His 4th 3 of the night. Here's another look at the Dean 3.
Just wide open. Look at that. Perfect look and perfect follow through.
19 in the game last year, 20 tonight. His team is cruising by 22 right now. Laurel has done nothing to get into this as Santini overshoots that one. Kunzelman's there, can't connect. Tied up underneath, and guess who comes away with a rebound? 40 seconds to go in the third. Pass too tall for D'Appolito as Santini takes it away.
Got to find some type of run here for Laurel.
Ernst trying to make it happen on his own and can't. There goes Dean. Close to 3.4 GPA, so he is going to be a fine for some school somewhere down the line. Good cut by Salvia, and he is fouled on the go and will shoot with 9.3 seconds to go in the quarter. Fouls on Tyler Stewart. Can this Eden Christian team put a dent in Jeanette?
That's a good question. I mean, obviously they're going to have a matchup problems at certain positions, but more importantly, as how well you play defense, just what Coach Smith was talking about, it'll create their offense. If they can hold you down, get you off balance, not give you good looks, you can take advantage of that and give them an opportunity for that upset.
Whip back over off the miss to Dean. Why not?
And that's the young man who has to do it for them from the outside, and just as a player, he's such a dynamic scorer here for Eden.
After 3, it is 54-28 Eden Christian. We'll come back with the 4th quarter after this on the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
At Medore Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medore, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedoreBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Celebrating 25 years of the best coverage of high school sports in Western Pennsylvania. This is the Trib Live High School Sports Network, covering 140 schools throughout all 3 sports seasons. Trib HSSN is always there. On tribhssn.triblive.com, you'll find live and archived broadcasts, scores, standings, news, and so much more. The Trib Live High School Sports Network, broadcasting high school sports in Western Pennsylvania for 25 years.
Program, interesting.
Back here at the Laurel High School, start of the 4th quarter, 54-28 Laurel, as they have 8 minutes to save their season. Otherwise, it's going to be Eden Christian heading on to the quarterfinals on Thursday night. A couple of out-of-town scores to update you on if you're interested in that Neshannock game. They are in a tug of war with Fort Cherry right now, 23-21. Kunzelman fires the three to get things going in the fourth quarter. Just 9 points in the third for Laurel in a quarter that they needed desperately to win. Tyrone Kunzelman will pick up his second foul. Looks like it's going to end for Ken Locke's team tonight. Good season. Good battle in the section. They go alley-oop with Sample. Couldn't hold on to it, but is able to maintain possession. And Bartram, they'll reset things here as we're 35 seconds gone in the fourth. Kunzelman, nice job picking that off. Up ahead, Santini one-arms it. Skips it across, Sae. Oh, he wanted to load that up. Stewart steps into a three, no. Rebound, controlled by the Warriors. It's been a great year for this Laurel athletic program. Fall winner. Is that one short? And Bartram steps on the end line, so it's back to Laurel. You had your WPIAL football championship for the Spartans. They upset the #1 seed Fort Cherry. The wrestling team had a banner season. The basketball team, both boys and girls, get in the WPIAL tournaments. Good crop that will still come back for this team next year, led by Ernst. Kunzelman has that one taken away. He will graduate along with Santini, and that'll be a big loss for this team. Underneath Bartram, unselfish play, and he lays it in.
Bartram now with 15 here tonight.
Kunzelman loses it out of bounds. Saved there by Sipe, but we get a foul on the Spartans with 6:13 to play. That's on Stewart. So I correct myself as Eden Christian will inbound. Season looking like it's going to end here for the Spartans in the next 6:13. Eden Christian will play on, and they're going to play into March because they will have a first-round PIAA game with this win tonight. I don't know that we need 8 teams out of 2A.
I was just going to say that, but that is how it's designed.
But it is what it is, and the 8 that are left after this round, 4 will move on to the semis, 4 will play consies, and then 2 more will play consies, and all 8 seeds will figure it out accordingly. The quarters are Thursday night, neutral sites, and then Monday night semifinals, neutral sites. Championship 5 o'clock on the 27th at the Peterson Event Center.
Well, we get some changes from the bench here for Laurel.
Seth Gilmore is back in, Adam Kuth back in. Another 3 ball that time. Kuth is able to run down the rebound. It's been all Eden Christian tonight. They have led from the tip, jumped out to an 8-0 lead. Played keep away since, and Laurel has been unable to really get any momentum offensively as they toss that one back up and Zaccardi recovers. Santini fires a 3. That's long. Rebound Bartram. Tipped out of his hands, and he grabs it right back. Underneath. Out to Sample. Open 3. Got another one. This team is raining threes tonight, and it's a 28-point lead for Eden Christian.
Well, they're just moments away from getting a huge bucket there to keep it away from the magic 30-point lead.
Koof hits that jumper for the Spartans. Up ahead, Bartram. Tipped to the corner by Kunzelman, and he's able to pull it in for another turnover. Up ahead, Kuth. Swipe right back by Dean. So again, tomorrow night, Mohawk, Waynesburg, Laurel girls on the road at Cal. And the Shannock will host at home as that one missed and pulled in by Gilmore. And then we'll have action for you Thursday if any of the teams in AA win. If Neshannock wins, Newcastle will play Thursday night on the boys' side after their lengthy break.
Newcastle has done what they usually do, get themselves in position to host a home game. And they have the number 2 seed. It's going to be, a difficult run here in 6A for them, but they'll start it on Thursday night at the Nikai High Fieldhouse.
Salvia for 3 once again. And they are just continuing to pour it in here in this fourth quarter, 62-33. Shannock has gone on a 14-2 run to take control of their game with Fort Cherry as that miss is pulled in by Dean.
We always talk about basketball being a game of runs, and you got to give it up to this Eden Christian's defense who prevented this Spartans team from ever really having any type of run here tonight.
How about the follow by Bartram? Mount Lebanon and Pine Richland tipping off here. Inside, Kunzelman continues to battle. That game is not quite tipped off yet. The Mount Lebanon girls won. I believe they had a doubleheader at home. So we're going to get the under 4 timeout here with 2:49 to go. So we'll take one as well. It's all Eden Christian. They're going to be on to the quarters in the next 2:49. You're watching the boys 2A WPIAL tournament on the Lawrence County Sports Network powered by LCAP.
Having a safe and healthy home is not something to play games with, especially if your home was built before 1978. You may be exposed to extremely harmful lead-based paint hazards. If you're concerned about lead in your home, don't roll the dice on your family's safety. LCAP's Healthy Homes Lead Hazard Reduction Program is here to help you win the battle. Your family's health and safety is the goal. Contact the Department of Healthy Homes today.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
Back here at Laurel, Eric Thomas, Tim Continenza with you. Final 2:49 to go in the season for the Laurel Spartans as they are on the wrong side of a 64-35 count right now. And yes, the Pine Richland Mount Lebanon game, that'll be the one to watch if you're a Newcastle fan. That game is tipping off here shortly. Mount Lebanon girls played at home tonight against North Hills, so played at home tonight, and then they won, so that game, a doubleheader with the girls. So keep an eye on that one. Pine Richland, of course, ended the undefeated run for Newcastle, and they might meet Thursday night. That place is most likely going to be on fire, I would say. And I mean that metaphorically, of course. Newcastle does love themselves some basketball. There is no question about that, as Eden finds its way down the floor again with Dean, Bartram, Sample, Salvia, DiPaolo.
I mean, Dean has been very impressive here tonight. just watching him play, moving around, finding spaces, creating shots. It's been a well-designed game here for Eden Christian.
Aaron Smith is going to undo his bench here as Bartram lays it up and in. And he has had a huge night tonight with 19 points for Eden Christian, as it's now a 30-point lead with under 2 to go. And for Laurel, their season is going to end tonight at 14-9. 3. Aaron Smith going to call a timeout, and he's going to bring in some subs here. We're going to see Ezekiel Smith, that is Aaron's son. Also going to see Jonathan Feldman. Owen Nestor, the only senior on this roster for the Warriors, will step in as well. He's got a roster of 21 players. Landon Foltz, another freshman, will come in as well. Well, I mean, if you think you're going to get Eden, get him now, because 1 senior, 4 juniors, 5 sophomores, 11 freshmen.
Yeah. Well, that's how you do it. That's how you build a program, is you have young kids working their way up, playing at the junior varsity level, giving the opportunity to get minutes there, learning the system. As they, become sophomores, juniors, and seniors, they can contribute to the varsity level. And as time goes by, you see them just continue to grow into it. And give Coach Smith credit. I mean, there's a reason why year after year after year he's in the playoffs.
Yeah, he took over for Todd Aiken. Said he always felt that if he was going to get a head coaching job for basketball, it was going to be at Eden. He had sent his kids to Eden from the start. They live in the North Hills, the family. A lot of former Steelers live in that area. They always run into guys like James Harrison and company at home games. Joey Porter there for a while when his son played up ahead. And that layup is going to be good by Ezekiel Smith. Laurel has emptied its bench as well, as we see Kosi Fennick. Handful of other guys in there as well. Nick Federizi, I beg your pardon, is in there. Tyler Fuchs. Gino Manafrang also in there. And Jack Jones, standout football player. I wonder what Aaron Smith thinks about Fuchs. Like, if he's watched him at all play football, because that kid's great. As Jones buries a 3. And we'll play out the string here with 40 seconds left. It's going to be Eden Christian moving on to the quarters on Thursday night, presumably against Jeanette. As that drive, an attempt by Drew Broderick, is off the mark. Down to 24 seconds now. Laurel season back to the drawing board. And again, you look at their roster. Ernst is going to be the pillar to build around next year. Fuchs a sophomore. Fennick is a sophomore. Zaccardi a junior, so that's a good sign. Sipe also a junior. Jack Jones a sophomore. Stewart a junior. Kuth a junior. Gilmore a junior. So they have a lot of pieces back next year. Going to try to get a shot off at the buzzer, and they will not. And that is how the season will come to a close for Laurel. 68-42, a statement made by Eden Christian. The 9 seed upsets the number 8 seed. And they are on to the quarterfinals on Thursday night, opposite either number 1 seed Jeanette or 16-seeded Brentwood. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, our post-game show, give you the final numbers and talk you out of this one here as Eden Christian wins it big tonight by 26 here in the Lawrence County Sports Network, powered by LCAP.
Your hip, your knee, your shoulder, whatever has been holding you back, UPMC Orthopedic Care is where you'll find experts to help you get back to a better quality of life. UPMC is pioneering minimally invasive surgeries, and we offer personalized treatment plans and same-day surgery to get you home and moving sooner. It's your ankle, your elbow, your hand, and it's your move. Visit upmc.com/ortho to learn how UPMC can help.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Like in sports, it takes a great team to protect you, your family, and your business. MVP Insurance is that team. From home and auto to life and commercial insurance, you can count on us for coverage that adapts to your needs.
We're committed to excellence for our clients' experience and in serving our community.
It's a winning combination.
MVP Insurance. Don't get left on the sidelines. Log on to mvpins.com or call today to get your free quote.
I love what I do because coming in every day is different.
How can you not enjoy these kids coming up and hugging you and giving you these great smiles all throughout the day?
Seeing the progress that our kids make every single day is one of the reasons I love coming to school.
What should we do? We have fun.
LCAP Early Learning Centers is hiring. Help empower young minds in Lawrence County and become a superhero today. Apply at lcap.org.
Post-game show here at Laurel High School as Eden Christian wins it tonight 68-42, and they move on to the quarterfinals of the 2A WPIAL boys bracket. They'll take on either number 16 seed Brentwood or the top-seeded and defending district champion Jeanette Jayhawks. Let's look at our scoring recap tonight. Mason Dean led everybody tonight with 24 points, 19 for River Bartram, 10 for Brady Salvia, 8 for Michael Sample, 5 for Sam DiPolito, and 2 for Ezekiel Smith off the bench. Eden Christian tonight shoots 27 of 44. How about 13 of 20 in the second half? A half that Laurel had to win and really just dominate to have any chance to come back in this game. And Eden Christian slams the door shut, going 13 of 20 over the final 16 minutes. For Laurel tonight, they were led tonight by Vern Sipe with 14, 8 for Tyrone Kunzelman, 6 for Adam Kuth off the bench, 6 for Mason Ernst, and 5 for Adam Kuth. 3 apiece for Jack Jones and Lucas Santini, and 1 point for Anthony Zaccardi to round out the scoring. Laurel tonight, 7 of 20 in both halves, 14 of 40 for the game, and they lose it tonight by a final of 68-42. And Eden Christian just game tipped off, and they just ran away with it from that point on.
They did. You know, we talked about it in the pregame, saying the first 3 minutes of each quarter could dictate the pace of this night's game, and each and every quarter, Eden dominated the first 3 minutes of each quarter, and it showed at the final score here tonight. But they really ran out to about a 16-point lead in the second quarter, and from that point on, it was just, you know, their pressure and their shooting that and their defense that just led the way for their victory here tonight, and scoring, you know, almost that 70 points that you were talking about in the pregame with 68 here tonight.
Yeah, 68 points tonight. Again, their offense has been fantastic. They're going to have to be good again against Jeanette coming up on Thursday night. That's a look at the scoring recap. Gem Master Builders and Craftsmen, family-owned and operated general contractor for 4 generations. GEMbuilders.com, building the community for 70 years. One final also to pass along in this bracket. Clareton defeats Shenango tonight 60-25. So Shenango's season is done. We're trying to get a Neshannock update for you as well, as they used a 14-2 run to take control of that game over Fort Cherry. They are up 48-35 with 3:05 left in that contest. So it looks like, for now anyway, Neshannock is going to be the one that gets home on this side of the bracket. All 3 Lawrence County teams on this side. Union was knocked out last week. So one remains, and that's going to be Neshannock, and it looks like they're going to get a rematch with Clareton. That was a big win late in the season for the Lancers to really propel them into a top 4 seed. If it was between those two, that was definitely the difference in getting the Lancers the number 4 seed. But the season done for Laurel. A lot to build on for next year, a lot coming back. They're obviously going to have to replace some pieces, but the number 1 piece, Mason Ernst, is going to be back for his senior year.
Well, that's the key. You know, something to build on. You can see, Eric, and we talked about this in the pregame, how much they improved from last year. Last year was kind of putting the building blocks together. This year was putting a lot of those blocks in a row to make things happen. They won 16 games. They did a really great job this year. They came up short here tonight against an Eden team that was just devastating on the defensive side. That really created all the opportunities they needed to build the lead. But Laurel now knows exactly where they stand and what they need to do going into the future. They'll take a few months off, come summertime, have an opportunity to, start rebuilding and look forward to the 26-27 basketball season.
So Jeanette, no surprise there. They get a state berth as well. Eden Christian will get a state berth for their win tonight as well. So will Neshannock. If they are able to hang on, they will go to the quarters, and they will play on Thursday night against Clairton. That'll be at a neutral site. Sites will be released sometime tomorrow by the WPIAL, and that'll be a rematch, a 4-5 rematch. And then no updates on the other side of the bracket. Just keep it tuned to socials. The Trib Live will have all the recaps for you as well. Let's talk about our player of the game here tonight. Player of the game, we're going to give it to Tyrone Kunzelman. His effort tonight, he got off to a slow start, but he did what he could to try to pull this team back into it. And he finishes the night with 8 points. And he, in what's going to be his final game as a Spartan, did what he could to try to keep his team in it.
Yeah, he did a great job. Just fighting his way. He had a three-pointer. He was just grabbing loose balls when he had opportunity. Got to the line a couple times. He really just, played all out for those 32 minutes.
MVP Insurance, where they coach clients to better prices, better coverage, located in Zelienople and in New Springfield, Ohio. Home, auto, term life, liability insurance, and more at mvpins.com. How about Vern Sipe tonight? Pick any one of his threes. He had the hot hand for this team, and he was able to connect 4 times for three-pointers tonight. Again, pick any one of them because they all came at critical times when the offense needed it, just not enough for them tonight.
Yeah, he was the spark plug on the offensive side. When the ball was in motion, he was able to grab it, get some space, and, connect. And those 4 threes were phenomenal, and those are our plays of the game, our Melee Chiropractic play of the game.
Melee Chiropractic, Old Joints got you sidelined. Doctors Mitch Maley, Chris Argero, or Kelsey Bowser can get you straightened out. Seasonal allergies and changes in weather, spending too much time in the bleachers, they can all affect how you feel on a daily basis. Headaches, joint pain, sinus pressure, even congestion can all be alleviated by chiropractic work. That's Melee Chiropractic for more information. That's going to do it for us here tonight. Eden Christian is on to the quarters in 2A boys as they defeat Laurel tonight by a final of 68-42. Matt Flannery produced the game tonight. My partner Tim Continenza and I on the call. We'll be back with you tomorrow night. You can tune in for Mohawk and Waynesburg Central. That game will come your way at 7 o'clock. And then we'll also have girls action featuring the Laurel Spartans on the road at California. And the Neshannock girls, the top seed in girls 2A, will be in action as well. And then just stay tuned to find out where we're going to be on Thursday and Friday night. Depends on who wins. Obviously, Neshannock is going to get there Thursday. Newcastle will be there Thursday as well. And then Mohawk with a win. Potentially a rematch of last year's semifinals against South Allegheny in round 2. Hold on to your seats for that one, because if that happens, that is, man, oh man, you're getting basically a championship game in round 2 if those two teams win tomorrow night. We'll see you then. Have a great night. Take care. Bye-bye.
Your voice for Lawrence County sports.
The gold ball.